Well, welcome everyone to a test of my commentary skills. We'll see if I can entertain people well enough to have this be put on YouTube. I really hope that it's detecting my microphone right now. I have not verified that. We'll see if it does. Y'all ready for some cringe? So we have a very unbalanced match right now, unfortunately. ANS does not have the experience compared to OSP, but it'll be fun. It'll be fine. So, Team 1, Rue, Outcast, Victor Sierra, Manjin Man, and Gnomes. Team 2, OSP is Flynn, Vestal, Tethys, Spadici, and Beef. OSP deploying in clusters. I recognize some of the names of Tethys' ships there. It looks like he's running the triple rail solo. Oh, of course he is. OSP definitely got more ships deploying in these clusters. Interesting. ANS definitely has less ships. It's not too surprising. Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, that ship better live up to that name, or I will be mad. That was a joke. ANS with this cluster here looking down at A. I got some assets for that B cap. Probably looks like they're going to go heavy D. And it doesn't look like they have a whole lot looking at A. Normally you see ships deploying here if they're going A. OSP just with the entire cluster of everything. Jeez, okay. I'm hoping this is like 4 cap fleets or some stupid stuff like that. OSP does have ships going A by the looks of it, and we got a couple ships down here going B. These are Spadici ships. Alright. CA, is this a 450 liner? It is. Oh, it's a Vestal liner. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Vestal play 450 liners. I'll have to see how he builds them. For science, of course. Alright, doing a team run down here. ANS, the Destroyer of Worlds, is a voxel. Got the flak on the bottom, okay. And defenders on top. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cluster here looks pretty cool, all things considered, but oh boy. Yeah, that's... Oh no. I'm so sorry, my friend. So Gnomes is running the light ship cluster, keystones with no spinal. Okay. Manjin Man. Looks like I'm seeing a cap fleet. We got a lock vet with a gun. Ooh, okay. That's an interesting way to do it. Does it have... That is the wrong ship archetype. Frontline. Interesting that he's running Bullseye with the frontline. Normally you get good enough tracks with just the frontline on sprinters because they have the built-in hull benefits for accuracy. What other ships do you have? You have a jamming missile vessel. I'm assuming, is this a pair of bombers? No, just the single ship with just regular S2s. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to see how that works. Here's a more proper gun sprinter. This is what I'm used to seeing without the Bullseye. Bullseye will definitely help the team, but for cap work, I would probably rely on just your front line for dealing with ships. Another missile ship. Also just S2s on it. Okay. And a third one. Oh, I see. He's got a triple... Oh, he has his formation out of order. That's aggravating. Outcast with the missile Axford. Various selection of missiles there. All S2s, no S3s. Rue looks like is running... Oh, is this a second cap fleet? Looks like it. Torpedo sprinters. 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this all torpedo sprinters? Yep. Okay, they're all the same, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Prowlers on them. Okay, we'll see how that works. And Victor with the battleship. Oh, we have the missile launcher in the front there. Oh. Huh. Okay. Those are some pretty expensive missiles, aren't they? Yup. Okay. Those missiles are pricey. We'll see if it's enough to swing this in their favor. On to OSP. Beef is bringing 450 line ships, 2 of them by the looks of it. Yep. No sidearms. Instead, we have grazers. Ooh, we got some hard kill on him. No track correlators in view. And no other buff modules. I would have invested some points into some track correlators and that just for the accuracy on your 450s. And a couple, are these huntresses? No, they're not. These are cringe cappers. Interesting. Flynn is running monitors. Looks like they have 4 of them and some escorts. 2 of them have the 250 plasma, and then 2 of them are the 600 mil auto guns. Okay, interesting. Not a lot of hard kill on these. So those missiles that battleship have might be rather unfortunate for Flynn if he happens to run into them. A couple escorts. Oh, here's his hard kill. Whoa. How much jamming does he have in this fleet? Good lord. Okay. Let's hope that this shuttles enough to wave off any hybrids. I know this fleet very well. This is Tethys' triple rail cello thing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. He does have soft kill set up on these, so he can theoretically omni soft kill on these if his micro's fast enough. We'll see. Do we have engagement already? Yep. Okay. What's obliterating this thing? One of Spadicy's 250 liners. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Spadicy likes playing these 250 liners super aggressive and just yeeting them onto cap points at the beginning. Double drived, super fast. They just get there and they just use their 250 HE to just tear any of the small cap ships apart. And you can see this poor Sprinter's already feeling the pain. He's usually has 2 of these. I'm assuming the other one is... Oh, the other one's on A. Okay, interesting. Various other support ships as well, an MMT. I'm assuming these are gun cappers, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and a cringe capper going for A. How fitting. And then last but certainly not least, we have Vastal and his 450 liners. We have 2 450 line ship fleets on this team. We'll see how that pans out for them. Considering that ANS, I guess they do have some heavy assets. That Vauxhall too, yeah. 450 is going to do work against that if they can get the accuracy. I'm assuming 2 of these are fairly identical. Yep, with the 100 mil sidearms, yeah, these are pretty basic. Dual drive, yep, I like that setup. Complex, jury-rigged, storage, pretty standard. Oh, we got Huntresses on these, it's nifty. Yeah, pretty standard 250 liner fleet there. We have a jam tugboat. That's that'll do work. And the last one, 2 jammers. I see what we're doing here. Okay, he's just gonna jam out any front line that might hit him. Okay. Overall view on the map looks like each side has lost a ship so far. The Sprinter on B point finally dying to that 250 line ship, and it looks like... What happened to you? Oh, got RPF'd. Okay, you didn't really have many internals anyway, so yeah, you probably died pretty quick to that. I'm assuming these 2 gunships, yeah, these 2 gunships tearing apart that cringe capper diving on D. Flynn identifying in real time that his team has nothing on the D point to hold out against that. Looks like OSP is pretty concentrated CB side, although it is working out for them. They do have these caps pretty locked down and secured. Looks like OSP's or ANS is going to lose another Torp Sprinter on B point. Man, that's an expensive loss. Losing basic large plant control reinforced. What are you running? 6 Scrambler. Okay, these are some... Okay, interesting. We have some like... I think these are supposed to be like deception Torp Sprinters. Okay. Unfortunately, he is losing them pretty quickly here. A command HEKP missile out on this poor shuttle. It's gonna get rock PD'd. Ow, that sucks. Even if it did hit, the HEKP would probably just go right. Yeah, it's flat on. It would have just punched right through it without doing much of anything. Ooh, lots of illuminators on this task force here. I'm not sure if... I wonder if the missiles here are SAR H or if this is for anti-jamming work, because we have a mixture of floodlights and spotlights here. Not sure where that one's looking. I think he might just... I think he's manually firing that, trying to identify things. Gnomes, DCs, gives people his ships. He did warn people beforehand. Losing command of this battle group. Victor is in command of Gnome's battle group now. We'll see how they do with it. Flynn finding these poor sprinters on D point, and unfortunately for these sprinters, Flynn's fleet is just going to tear these things apart. These bombers, though, I want to see what happens with these, because these are just pure S2s. Salvo size 2 smalls, 2 interesting. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that build in a sprinter before. There's probably a reason for it. I'm stupid. I'm just a what rank am I? Am I captain? No, I'm the rank below captain. I can't even remember. We do have heavy jamming coming from these bombers here, or at least... Yeah, no, is that a jammer? Looks like a blanket and a hang-up her. Yeah, Flynn's going to have a hard time detecting these things. He's going to have to be right on top of them in order to find them. He doesn't have any bloodhounds or anything on this fleet, yeah, so he's going to have to get close. Unfortunately for Man, one of the ship goes down here. He did manage to get one of his gunships out of there pretty much unscathed. Interesting. So ANS or OSP is going to resecure the D point. They're going to get a 4 cap on OSP here.
The enemy is securing
or on ANS. Wow, I am losing my mind today. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What's Tethys doing? What's he firing at? Oh boy. That's unfortunate. We only have 3 teams on this poor Solomon. And Bastil's found it with the liners, and... Oh, both... Have all the line ship fleets found them? No, the other line ships are up here. Beef's line ships are up above. It looks like they're trying to get fire... looks like they're trying to engage. I think they're just out of range, unfortunately, but it looks like that battleship is closing the gap. Looks like it's trying to get to cover, honestly, away from these rails. Yeah, without those DC teams, this thing is just going to go down pretty quick. Yeah, we've only got CIC basic. All of this thing's points are in those missiles. And unfortunately for this guy, it doesn't look like they're going to be much use. I don't think ANS has the spotting to really identify priority targets for those missiles right now. What did I miss? What happened here? I'm assuming that was these guys, right? Yep, we're a couple less missiles in here. Flynn taking some hits. Those must have been pretty powerful S2s. We have a detonation on this guy. It is... Oh, nope, it's just a magazine cook-off. He should be fine. He has the ability to repair that. Looks like Flynn's probably going to abandon the search for these bombers. I think he's probably trying... Yeah, he looks like he's pivoting to engage that Solomon there. Finish it off. Although this Solomon is already really hurting. Oh, 29... Oh, dear lord. How many fires do you have? 21. That... Yeah. Word of advice, I don't mean to come off as rude or anything here, Victor, but you gotta have, like... You gotta have a lot more DC than this. If you're bringing a Solomon, you're bringing it for its ability to survive things. You should build into that. What else is going on? It looks like Victor's not really moving this task force over here a whole lot. What's the missile expert been doing? Has it fired any of its missiles yet? What do we got? A little bit. Gale Block 2. Gale Block X. Looks like we have a couple of regular S2 salvos have gone out somewhere. That might have been what happened here then, because that was quite a bit of damage for only a few. Did that battleship just die? Oh dear. Yeah. Word of advice, invest in reinforced components. Put them kind of in this shape here. go bow in, shield yourself. You can make the missiles work, but you got to remember that you don't want to be spending all that points on those missiles and just leave your only ship this weak in combat, especially if it's a battleship, because that's a large point investment for a single ship. You want to make sure that it's able to survive and brawl and deal with a bunch of threats. Looks like the A point is pretty secured. Oh, whoa. Spadice, yep, there's Spadice and his 250 line ship. Flanking hard around this corner here. OSP with the 5 cap as Spadice's just gonna tear these poor sprinters apart. He does have... It doesn't look like he has any Pavisas. Oh, okay, so these torps might get through. Command Wake. Did that AM... Oh, no. The AMMs! The AMMs are going into the crane! Oh, no! Spadice. Oh, no. That is unfortunate for Spadice there. Yep, that's like 3 torpedo hits. You're immediately structure broken. That is a liner moment. As, yeah, the Law is pretty injured right now. Although it does take out one of the sprinters, and it looks like it's definitely healthy enough to deal with the other one. This missile expert is CIC basic, yeah. So it's CIC down. It can't do anything right now. Meanwhile, Spadice's other line ship is flanking at full speed to finish him off, yeah. So OSP will definitely be able to secure the E. I think this match is pretty decided at this point, which wasn't really too big of a surprise in terms of the team comp. Unfortunately, OSP was pretty stacked in this one. Despite Tethys's best attempts to throw the match with 3 rail cellos, yeah, Spadice's aggressive 250 liner strat is insanely powerful and very hard to beat. It looks like you got a couple more torp hits on this too, so it's currently CIC down. It's got enough to still be sort of functional. Oh, never mind. Yep, these are probably gonna finish it. Potentially. I don't think... Oh no, its radar's down! These missiles can't see it. Oh no! Alright, looks like a couple of them have seeker... Oh yeah, we got a couple semi-active homing. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you not rotate? Is that what happened here? Yeah, the illuminators on the nose, it didn't have arc.
The enemy is securing zone eclipse.
Boxer's still pretty locked down. There is still this guy here, but it's currently being 8 fires on a sprinter. Oh dear. Yeah, this thing is pretty cooked. And they still have this gunship here to finish it off. Looks like we got some surrendering. Oh, those are spectators. Okay, never mind. Flynn's just kind of chilling, honestly. He's locked this place down pretty good. I don't think those bombers... Oh, the bombers moved away. Oh, yeah, the bombers swapped targets to these line ships, I think. Oh, unfortunately for the bombers, it looks like they're homing in on the line ship cluster that has grazers, rather than the line ship cluster that doesn't. Vassal pushing up, although there's not a whole lot more targets for him to really deal with. The only thing ANS really has left is kind of just scattered sprinters. They do have this light fleet over here, which is kind of... It's too far away to do anything. We have a surrender from the Axford. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Spadice, yeah, jumping it with his other healthy 250 liner, ensuring that it dies. Missiles out on these line ship. Are the grazers going to be enough? Almost. Is he? Are they firing? Grazers didn't fire. Does he not have radar on these? Oh no, he couldn't detect them. He doesn't have radar. Not that that would be... I guess not that that would matter. He's getting hell jammed. No, he does not have any offsets. Yeah, so these bombers are just going to... Those bombers are going to hurt. Flynn coming around the corner. There's no targets over here anymore. The only targets, yeah, ANS is the only thing they got left of these bombers, which are hurting these line ships, yeah, but unfortunately I think it's too little too late. I don't think they have enough to permanently knock out both bombers. Yeah, no, the grazers are firing now. He's figured it out. Or at least he has an offset track somewhere giving the grazers the knowledge of, ooh, that's a small drive in the big slot. I would not recommend that. A little bit of damage and you just kind of lose your entire maneuverability. Engaging with the gun sprinter, staying out of range. Oh, I guess it doesn't have radar anyway, so it's not like it matters. Yeah, did he have any, did Beef have any, like, offsets? I suppose that's what these were, then, if he didn't have radar on the line ships, but it looks like all of his spotting equipment has been destroyed by those bombers, yeah. These bombers clearing things up pretty well. Alright, we have some surrenders from OSP, it looks like it's just Rue now. Rue diving on the, on Tethys, although Tethys does have the command jammer, so ideally he should be fine. Tethys continuing to rail a ship that's been dead for a while now. Good work, buddy. You got this. I think Rue's gonna wait and complete that attack on the... Yeah, no, even in chat, he's beelining for these poor Acellos here. Although, Tethys does have radar on at least one of these, I believe. Right? Unless he's changed the build. Did I just miss it? Oh, no. Please tell me he didn't take off the radar. Oh my god, he took off the radar. Oh no, Tethys. You gotta quit doing this. Oh, you want to see if he can get it to explode? Does he know that there's nothing left in it? I don't think he does. The only thing that's left is thrusters. I do still want to see this torp attack, though. It'll be funny. It probably won't do anything. Yeah, command. Tethys has command disco ball on Humpback, I believe. We'll see if he figures out what's happening soon enough. Uh-oh. Come on. Uh-oh. Nope, he didn't figure it out. That's one torp hit. Is he gonna figure it out? Come on, turn on the jammer. Turn on the jammer. If they take out Humpback, that's the ship that had... Oh, no, okay. Yep, nope. Tethys just lost the only ship that could soft kill those torps. I don't think Rue realizes that these things are incredibly skeletal, continuing to dump torps into... Oh, no, he's dumping torps into the other one. I'm so sorry, Tethys, that this is recorded and will be on YouTube now. This is what's going to do it. This is what put me over the edge to put this on YouTube, is just watching you getting torped in a really stupid fashion. Looks like he's dumping all into... Oh, we have some going... Is he going to get a entire... Is he going to get a kill? Wipe out Tethys? I think he is. I think he's going to kill all of Tethys' ships. Unfortunate. Oh no, this one just barely surviving. Although, maybe not permanently. Alright. That one was pretty foregone conclusion, unfortunately, for ANS. The OSP team was incredibly stacked in that one. If you're on ANS and you're watching this, if I ever decide to put this up, don't feel bad about that. I mean, you did your best. Flynn is desperately trying to get my attention. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I don't know if this is if it's picking up my mic right now because I'm a really bad YouTuber. So we'll see how that works. Yeah, a lot of stuff on ANS just not really contributing. These, yeah, Rue got some good engagements with the torpedo sprinters. Unfortunately, it was too little too late. I think these were all on the back line. Oh no, got some here. What did you engage? Oh, you're the one that engaged the Dicey's line ship, yeah. You got good torps. They hit hard. Yeah, no, if you're bringing a keystone, you should use that spinal. That's kind of the point of a keystone. Also, another point of advice, putting voxels in formation with anything other than a sprinter, it basically neuters their most powerful capability, and that being their speed, because they have to slow themselves to keep up with the slower ships, especially frigates and destroyers. Frigates and destroyers are a lot slower than you think they were, and the voxel has just incredible speed. Battleship, similar story. Like I said, you can make the missile work. Typically, I put the missile launcher in the back here so that you can have all guns on your front, point your nose towards the enemy, and just use your angled armor to tank. I'm not sure. I'm assuming those missiles were pretty expensive too. I'm assuming they had like cluster decoys in them. If the that or you had, oh yeah, 20,000 rounds of flak. Don't need that. Word of advice: have 2 to 3 minutes of continuous point defense fire. That's really all you need. It looks like I'm the only one holding this lobby from being readied up really quickly. OSP executed their strategy perfectly. Spadici rushed with the 250 line ships. Very good strategy, very good tactic. Putting those immediately on the cap points, using the line ships enhanced speed to just get them into the front line immediately. Very good. These things tear apart the small ships that ANS sends to cap points. Very good at that. Vastal, he didn't really even have targets to deal with. I mean, the rails and supporting fire from other ships kind of dealt with anything that you'd need 450 with pretty quickly, and there were several ANS vessels that never really engaged. One of them has a front line. No, it doesn't. I checked. I think, right? Unless I missed something. Am I an idiot? Did I miss one of them having a front line? Because I don't think it does. Yeah, no. Never mind. I removed it. Classic Tethys. Alright. I think that's it for this one.